What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing 7 on Sunday. 7 on Sunday is a Goodreads group created by Grace from G Swizzle, and I'll leave a link to both Grace's channel and the Goodreads group in the description box below. So this week's topic is talking about books that we had forgotten that we owned. So I think Grace has done this video before, so I was curious to see how we go. Mostly looking through my bookshelves, I have a pretty good memory of the books that I own. However, there are 2 books here that I have bought multiple edition of at book fairs and things like that because I forget that they were at home or I couldn't find them on my list, so I've accidentally bought doubles and then unhauled a copy. There are 3 here that I genuinely just keep forgetting that they exist, and then the other 2 are 2 that I keep forgetting that I really want to read, but I just forget about them when I'm doing my TBRs. So let's get into it. The first 2 are my double ups and the ones that I bought multiple copies of, and the first one is The Magic and the Weaving by Tamora Pierce. I feel like I may have bought this entire series twice over, but since I've already unhauled them, I can't remember which ones I had bought, but I definitely remember buying 2 copies of these. One had a green sticker on the front and the other was this edition. So yeah, this is the first in the Circle of Magic, which is set in a different universe from the Tortel universe. I think it's just known as the Circle World Universe, whatever, by Tamora Pierce. I have read the 1st and 2nd and still need to read the 3rd and the 4th in this quartet, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And yeah, you would think with these covers I would have remembered. Nope. And the other one is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So I think I might have bought like 4 copies of this in my time, just forgetting that I had it at home. And then now it's gone to the point where I'm like, no, you have bought that multiple times. Don't fucking pick it up. Pick up another classic if you want to get it. But I just keep seeing really nice editions, so then I'm like, yeah, I'll get that. I don't have that. Bitch, you do. You just don't have that edition. So yeah, haven't read this, don't really know much about it. The next 3 are the ones that I just totally forget about that I own for some reason. The first being In the Heart of the Sea by Nathan Pilbrick. I believe this was a story that actually happened, and there's now a movie with Chris Hemsworth, maybe? Not sure. I just remember seeing it and being interested in it, and now it says a major motion picture, so I know that it's a movie, I just don't know who's in it. Oh, you know, it is Chris Hemsworth. Oh, and Tom Holland and Cillian Murphy. Interesting. Oh, Ben Whishaw. Brendan Gleeson. Interesting. So there's quite a few big names in this. Haven't read it, haven't watched it. Apparently this is the real story that inspired Moby Dick. I own it. I constantly forget that I own it, even though it's sitting on the front shelf of my bookshelf that's in the main living area, but that's fine. The other is South of the Border, West of the Sun by Haruki Murakami. I think because I keep thinking that this is Norwegian wood, but small. So I don't know what it is. I know that I have a few Murakami. I can't actually remember which ones. And so I think I don't have this one because it's not that memorable for me, at least. I don't know what it's about. I don't know anything. I just know that my sister loves Murakami and has read everything that he has written. And finally, one that I won in a good giveaway at one of my old semi-local bookstores was Gold Fame Citrus by Claire V. Watkins.
No idea. I have no idea. Life into Cormac McCarthy and Annie Prolix for its fresh foreboding approach to America's West.
Can we see why I forget? Like, not a single bit of this description calls to me.
Why am I still holding on to this? Why have I not unhauled it? It must have been something.
No idea, but yeah, I forget that I own it because I really don't care. And the 2 that I keep forgetting about that I actually genuinely want to read. The first is Tooth and Claw by Jo Walton, which is a Sentient Dragons Pride and Prejudice retelling. I know Jean from Jean's Bookish Thoughts, absolutely adores this, and I got it because of her. I just keep forgetting to put it on TBRs, but it's short and it's cute, and I think I would really enjoy it. But yeah, I don't, because I keep forgetting about it. Love that, because that's what we want when we own books, is to forget that we have them, so then we don't fucking read them. And finally, a booktube fave that I sort of am like, I'll hear people talk about it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll need to get my hands on that. Or I'll be making a TBR and some category will come up that this fits into. and I'll forget about it. And that is an absolutely remarkable thing by Hank Green. So I really enjoy the Vlog Brothers YouTube channel. I've enjoyed John Green's writing, and I would like to see how Hank tackles it. However, I forget all the time that this exists, that it's what I want to read, and then move on to the second one and finish off. I think it's just a duology. So like, why do I keep forgetting? Please. I know this is something about a giant thing shows up in New York City, and this girl, April I think, takes a video of it, uploads it to YouTube, and essentially comes like an overnight sensation. She calls it Carl, and these Carl things start showing up everywhere. So that I know like a decent amount of the synopsis. I'm curious in it. Yeah. So these are the 7 books that I keep forgetting about in one way or another. Let me know in the comments below, what's a book that you keep forgetting that you own? Is there one that you have on your TBR for ages and just keep forgetting it? Or is it more like, we know we need to unhaul these, but we just haven't got to it yet? If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!